All right, I want to spin this back to gaming for a second here, because with people of your age, your generation, gaming is like ingrained in the culture.
Hmm.
It's part of your childhood. Everybody does it. You're like you said, you're doing it now. So what's it like in the locker room when the player ratings come out and everyone's checking their player rating and they're
Uh-huh.
like, "What? This guy got me at 72? Come on now."
Yeah.
Like, would people talk about that? Was that a big thing? Like,
I say my first like what 5 years in the league. I had a good Madden rating, so I wasn't really in the like just waiting on my Madden rating. I was doing some pretty good things, so I was just kind of chilling and expecting what they was
He's
gonna
like, I'm
give me.
good.
Yeah, he's
I'm
like, "I'm
cool. I'm
good." The
gonna
other
be in the
guy's in the
80,
corner.
85 plus. You feel me? But I was cool with that, man. But you know how I get sometimes, man. But the kids nowadays, man, that's a lot, because they sit at home and they play the game a lot. They gaming, they streaming. It's a lot of time that they put into the game. So they probably are, a little bit skeptical of their ratings.
Is it wild that your kid can play as you in the game? That
Yeah.
must be pretty trippy, right?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if I ain't been on the last two Maddens, I don't think. But yeah, it's been cool. It was cool when he was when my older son would play the game and stuff. You know what I mean? Like I said, when we play Madden, man, it's time to put information into my son about the details, the ins and outs. We ain't finna just be running plays to run them. You know what I mean? We gonna understand how we can move the ball. We gonna understand what's the first, how we gonna get these first down. You know what I mean? Because it's football. You know what I mean? When I was coming
Yeah,
up, John Madden was really teaching us football through the game. You know what I mean? He gave
That's
us
right.
sure.
the hand controller, but at the end of the day, he was feeding information into our mind, blocking schemes. You know what I mean? To hear those old school relates back to John Madden of, is you gonna go here, you gonna go here, then you gonna get outside. Like that's football. You know what I mean? And to hear that and to be for me to have the opportunity to teach my son that, that's what I'm trying to teach you when we play them games. Man, it's X and the O's, but you got to just go out there and put the ones and twos together.
That's a lot
Yeah.
different for us. We had 4 plays to pick from, right? Tecmo Bowl, we had 4
Uh-huh.
plays. 2 runs, 2 passes. That's it.
Yeah. And now, the kids, they just the glitching plays. They just call the same play action plays with the Patrick Mahomes. He got the bazooka arm and stuff. They just calling the
Yeah.
plays to call it just because the video game's so live. But you know what I mean? We're gonna take it old school. We're gonna 3 yards in clouds of dust so we can, teach the football game.
I
Keep it
love it.
going.
3
3 yards in
yards
a
in a
cloud of
cloud
dust.
of dust. If I had
Yeah.
a nickel for every time that was said on this show, man.
It holds true,
Yeah, so
man.
Marcus, my first 4 years I started with Baltimore, and
Yep.
I can tell you, man, you just mentioned 3 yards in a cloud of dust, and in
Mm.
that division at that time, man, we had Eddie George, we had Corey Dillon, Jerome
Hmm.
Bettis, Fred Taylor. It was just one of those things where all the backs were big backs, and so
Yeah.
just coming into the league, I had to learn very quickly, man, what was 3 yards in a cloud of dust because like you had to go inside those different tackles. You had to go down through the A gap and the B gap.
Yep.
So yeah, I'm glad that my career changed at some point, man. When I got to Kansas City, they put me on the perimeter, but
Yep.
early on, man, that 3 yards in a cloud of dust was the way that I had to get ingrained. So
Marcus, let's talk about what you're up to these days.
Hmm.
You've got a lot of family involved or has been involved in the NFL and in the past now, but you're still involved with football. You've become an owner, man, right? This
Hmm.
is pretty wild. So talk about how you got there and what your goals were once you knew you were going to be working on some things a little bit more full time post playing career.
Yeah, so the opportunity with the Seawolves in Seattle with the rugby came along with just having Marshawn, having
Yep.
family members who doing so many things out there with just building his portfolio and just becoming the businessman that he is today. He's all over the damn excuse my language, but he all over the
It's
screen.
all good.
You
That's
feel me?
a
And
lot less swearing than Marshawn already. So
yeah, for
you're
sure.
you're in
yeah,
the clear, man.
But yeah, man, just seeing him and just having an opportunity to come in here, and I just wanted to jump on it, man, so I can dive into the business world, figure out,
Mm.
trying to figure out some new ways to where it can pull me away from the game and allow for me to express a little bit differently, see venture into some new worlds, and so we did that. Oh my bad, we did that, and I took that and I kept going on. I'm coaching football back at home in Oakland. I coached at my high school the last 2 years. I'm a coach at a new high school this year. I coached 12 youth football last year. I went back to school, UW. I started a podcast with When I'm Slapping with my homegirl, Courtney McCoy. And I'm working on another project that's in the works right now. So I got a couple of good things that I got that's keeping me solid.
Oh, there's not
Yeah.
enough burners and none of them are on the back, right? Everything's up front. Let's
Yeah.
keep it busy. Let's keep it going. That's
Yeah,
great.
man.
Breaking news from Bet365. New customers bet $5 and get $150 in bonus bets. Win or lose. Sign up, place a bet for $5 and get $150 in bonus bets. Bonus bets can be used on the spread, player props, futures, and so much more.
Hey, do you have a gambling problem? Call or text 1-800-GAMBLER in Arizona, Colorado, Illinois, Indiana, Kansas, Kentucky, Louisiana, Maryland, North Carolina, New Jersey, Ohio, Pennsylvania, Tennessee, and Virginia, or 1-800-BETS-OFF in Iowa. 21 plus only, 18 plus in Kentucky. Please gamble responsibly. Must be present in Arizona, Colorado, Iowa, Illinois, Indiana, Kansas, Kentucky, and select parishes in Louisiana, Maryland, North Carolina, New Jersey, Ohio, Pennsylvania, Tennessee, and Virginia. $10 minimum deposit required. Terms and conditions apply. In-app only.
This has been a Playmaker production.